Welcome into Football Friday. You heard Adam talk about peanut butter and jelly. Well, nothing goes together quite like peanut butter and jelly in November in football. Tonight, 3 teams from the Miami Valley walked into the regional final round, and only one walked out and punched their ticket to the Final Four, the state semifinals. Let's find out who it was. We start at Hilliard Derby, the Springfield Wildcats taking on undefeated Marysville. The Wildcats' defense has been dominant throughout the postseason, and they kept that same energy tonight. Brady Sager dragged down by Jokel Brown. That Wildcats defense, you see it right there. They're money early in the first. And the offense feeding off that energy. Tashawn Smoot with the dart over the middle to Sean Thigpen to convert on 3rd and long. The Wildcats trying to break up this scoreless game. Later in the drive, another 3rd down. Smoot rolling right and hitting Dalen Bradley. He was phenomenal in this one. And the Wildcats moved those chains again. A few plays later, 3rd on a mile, so Smoot. Winton repeats to Dalen Bradley. He's short of the 1st down marker, but that's okay because the Wildcats have a guy named Tayshawn Smoot. 4th and 1, trying to keep the drive alive. Smoot dodges one tackler, spins off 2 others, and picks up the 1st. And on the very next play, we call him Tayshawn Smooth, stepping up and taking off up the middle, high-stepping his way into the end zone to put the Wildcats up 7-0. And the floodgates would open up after that one. Springfield winning this one 27-0. Marysville was undefeated, by the way. And now the Wildcats are heading to the state semifinals. They've outscored their opponents 116-7 in the playoffs alone. They'll take on Moeller next week. Now we head to Premier Health Stadium in Northmont. Number 1 Piqua hosting 7th-seeded Winton Woods. In the first quarter, Winton Woods from inside the 5-yard line. Buddy Ellery gives it to Tyreek Spikes, way too fast, way too easy for the running back, and Winton Woods strikes first. They're up 7-0. Piqua would stall out on offense, so the Warriors give it right back to Spikes. The shifty, quick running back taking it around the right side, and spoiler alert, they're not going to catch him. Spikes takes it 61 yards to the house for the Warriors touchdown. Winton Woods now up 14-0. Piqua, though, trying to fight back down 2 scores. Brady Uhl with a quick dot to Colton Bauer. Bauer finding a lane and some blockers before finally getting tripped up at the 24-yard line. The Indians, now they got some momentum. What can they do with it? They're trying to cut down this lead. So Bauer leading the way, and Sam Schmeising powers his way into the end zone. Piqua on the board after that touchdown. It's still 14-7 Winton Woods, but you guys know my favorite saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Tyreek Spikes is far from broke. He turns on the Jets, and once again, he is gone. Spikes with his 3rd touchdown of the game. The score now 21-7 Warriors. Piqua seeming to have no answer for number 22 in this one. The Warriors would also tack on a field goal before halftime, and Piqua's season comes to an unfortunate end at the hands of Winton Woods. Their final score in this one, 38-17. Piqua ends the season as the regional runner-up and a 13-1 record. Now we go to Trotwood, where Badin and Bellbrook have a rematch from week 2 of the season. Badin won the first round, and in the second round, first drive of the game, Badin's pass bounces off the hands of the receiver and into the hands of Cameron Strong. So that's a pick. That would lead to a Bellbrook field goal, just barely clearing the bar, 3-0 lead, and that score would stay that way into the 4th. Well, Bellbrook runs the flea flicker on 4th down, incomplete pass, but you see that yellow laundry right there on the field. That's pass interference. And on the very next play, Nick Etienne bouncing that thing to the outside. The big man rumbling into the end zone. Bellbrook's up 9-0 in the 4th quarter. Badin in desperation mode. Alex Ritzy, he's going to finish that drive off on the run with a pass to Braden Moore. So now they cut that deficit to 7-9. Badin going for a field goal. It's no good, but Bellbrook got flagged for running into the kicker. So with a new set of downs, Jack Walsh, he takes it into the end zone, and now they're up 14-9. Badin with the come-from-behind effort. Last chance for Bellbrook. They throw it up, and that ball gets picked off by Carson Cheek. And to make matters worse, it would get returned for a touchdown. Their final score in this one, 21-9. Badin knocks out Bellbrook.
Heck of a season for Bellbrook and Piqua, though. Yeah. Wow.
Great season for Bellbrook. I mean, both of those teams have incredible running backs. You know, Seth Burundi is over at Bellbrook. He ran for over 2,500 yards this season. And then you've got the reigning MVL Player of the Year and Josiah Medley. He had a bit of an injury, so that's why he couldn't go for Piqua. And when you take your best player off the team, things like tonight happen, but still a great season for both of them. And I'm looking forward to seeing Springfield, who not only can't be beat, they can't be scored on.
Well, Muller's going to give them. They're going to give them heck. Yeah,
that's going to be a good game next week.
And each game has been getting progressively colder.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed.
The hits hurt a little more when it gets cold out
Can we
there.
stop that?
Well, unfortunately, not really. We're looking at some cold air continuing a little bit better over this weekend.
Are those
Upper
20s?
40s. Yes, 20s. Monday is going to be cold, so certainly want to be prepared for that. Bundle up, and then we'll be looking at some rain back in the forecast as we head closer to Thanksgiving.
Why?
Because it's Ohio.